All right, gang. We're here. For those of you who are just tuning in, this is Shy Williams, y'all. It's your curves. We are here. Today's my results visit. This is the visit where they go over all the testing to tell me everything that I've tested so far and give me my surgery date for the gastric sleeve. So let's go up. We're gonna go to the scale right here. You doing okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, you sit down and come with me. Okay. Oh. Whew.
Alright, so here's your pre-op diet. Don't screw this up, because if I go in there and it's not done, your liver's been shrunk and I gotta pull out and call it a day. I almost did it yesterday.
Oh.
This lady gained 18 pounds on me. You're supposed to lose weight. But she was sweet, so I got her done. So 2-week liver diet, this is it. First week up until, now you're not getting the full 2 weeks, right? Today's Wednesday, you're operating on Tuesday. So starting now, 2 shakes, 2 fruit snacks, and 1 lean and green. What's a lean and green? Lean protein and non-starchy veggies. Here's your non-starchy veggies. Here's your lean protein. Okay? The week before surgery, all shakes. Okay? And that's it. Only thing you need to do pre-op, get B-complex vitamins, okay? And bring in 1 bottle of clear liquid protein.
Bring it to the hospital?
You don't need to bring the vitamins. Those are for post-op for the first 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1 bottle of clear liquid protein.
So I bring that to the hospital. The clear. Do I bring that?
Yeah, clear liquid protein, yeah.
So I bring the bottle. Okay.
Yeah, bring the bottle with you, because they don't have it up on the floor.
Okay, I bought them
Start
already.
drinking water, and then you'll start sipping stuff, okay? What are you doing? Were you recording?
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to tell you, my mom, she's coming here. She's your patient.
Body by Bruce.
Sheila Bird.
Oh, Sheila.
That's my mama.
Well, I didn't know that. She got a sweet mama.
How does she,
Nice.
mama?
You do have a
So
sweet
I'm
mama. I like
recording
Sheila.
this for her so she don't be. She's freaking out having
Why
to
is she
do
freaking out?
I had to
Stress?
record it for her, the stress test.
Oh, what about
Going in the machine, she's scared.
the stress test? That's why they call it a stress test.
She's like freaking out. So I recorded that. So I'm recording all my process so she can see it. I'm like,
Well,
Mom.
you gonna like selfie me or what?
Oh, okay. This is my doctor. This is Dr. Bruce.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bruce. I'm gonna be her doctor. When she's done losing all that weight, she gets a T-shirt. Body by Bruce. You don't get those easy, baby.
Love you, Dr. Bruce.
you
You
go.
are
Me
the
too.
best.
TikTok up. Let's roll.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I got to. I'm gonna put it on there.
There you go.
I'm documenting my whole journey too on YouTube.
Good. I'm happy. I love it.
Yeah.
Love social media. You know what I find out about social media is that people just can't get information, good information out there
Right.
if you go through enough. So yeah.
I just
so-
referred you today. One of my patients asked
Yeah.
me. She was like, "What's going on right now?" I was like, "Oh, I'm having a good day. You know, I'm excited and I'm scared all at the same time." She was like, "I know. I want to get the surgery." I was like, "Go see my fine doctor, Dr. Bruce."
There you go.
She was like, "Where is he?" I was like, "He in Cary." And I told her about the process. She was like, I left, right? And I was finished with her. She came all the way to my station. She was like, "What's his name again? Give me his phone number."
Just always remember, Body by Bruce.
Body by Bruce, y'all.
That's it. Yeah,
I
right
heard
there.
her.
Come on, take a look at those.
Look.
Boom. No, gotta get that in there. Oh yeah, Body by Bruce. You're gonna have that too when I'm done with you.
What happens with the skin afterwards? What if I need some help with that?
Well, then we send you the plastic surgery.
You will?
Those, yeah. But sometimes it's covered by insurance. A lot of times it isn't. Can
Right.
be very pricey. So
Right. So what if it's written up as a pennilectomy?
a paniculectomy.
Whatever.
Yeah. So the paniculectomies are covered sometimes.
Sometimes
it's
not.
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends on your insurance and whether or not they cover it.
Okay. I saw a doctor in Virginia because I know I'm gonna have like bunch.
Well,
I
this one
hope
go to
not.
Mexico. You saw what happened in Mexico?
I'm not doing that.
Did you see what happened in Mexico?
They was on some other stuff. They
Tummy
was,
tuck.
no.
Really?
Oh, they was going down there doing some foul stuff.
Oh boy.
You don't believe, honey?
No, it said it was a tummy tuck.
That's what they say.
Oh, okay.
I don't
All right.
believe it.
I'm gonna send some prescriptions to your pharmacy.
What kind of prescriptions? Y'all hear that?
Yeah, so you get prescriptions for a blood thinner that you'll take for 30 days after surgery, some pain medicine, nausea medicine, and the other medication that I put you on is an acid blocker because it allows your stomach to heal for the first few months after surgery, so you get less nausea and side effects. Okay, so 4 medicines. You just pick them up, they're for after the surgery.
Okay, what about pain?
Pain, I said pain and nausea.
What kind of medicine is that?
A liquid pain medicine.
What is it called?
Hycep. It's a narcotic.
Okay, so is
I
it gonna
never
do me
put it
like the
on.
Percocet do you? Cause I
It's all-
Percocets.
You know,
Allergic.
it's
Allergy.
always variable. It's always variable. You know, you just take it, try it. You'll have some in the hospital, so if you don't respond to it or react to it, we can switch it.
Okay.
Okay.
Other question. So I need to do this starting today,
Mm-hmm.
and when is my date? Listen,
I told you, March 28th.
did y'all hear him?
March
the
28th, man. March 28th, it's gonna happen.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm super excited. I'm so ready for my knees to get better.
Well, it's a good start. Now, here's the deal with the sleeve. You gotta work a little harder, and you gotta make sure you mind your P's and Q's in terms of your diet. Okay? You gotta work with it.
So it's not like the lap band. I think that was harder.
It's way better than the lap band.
I know it's way better as far as it's a little more it's permanent, but.
So the band is out now, right?
Mhm.
So yeah.
But I'm saying, well, is it the same kind of side effects?
No, they're different. I mean, reflex can happen, but the thing is that weight loss with the sleeve, like the sleeve is kind of bariatric surgery light. Okay? What you're doing is taking out 75 to 80% of the stomach, okay? And basically, food goes through here, but it doesn't get bypass any intestine. This is where food is absorbed, including sugar, which is absorbed in the proximal intestine. And sugar is what makes us fat. This is the gastric bypass. I don't do those anymore, so I'm not really going to discuss those, okay? This is the SADI. This is an operation, well, this is the SADI, I'm sorry, this is backwards. So this is an operation that I've been doing since 2014, okay? And what I do with this is disconnect the sleeve from the first part of the intestine and connect it to the third part of the intestine. And therefore, this intestine right here is bypassed. And by that, you lose twice the amount of weight long term. So, and this is the duodenal switch for those people who can't get or don't have coverage for this, which is quite a few people, but fortunately in this state, a lot of our people do have coverage for it. But if you don't, you can do this, which is one more step where you disconnect this part of the loop and move it down here. And I don't move it down too far because, to be honest with you, at 225, you know, question is, what weight do you want to be?
Yeah, I don't want to be past a little smaller than 145. That's too little.
Yeah, well, 145 is still 80 pounds, right?
That's good.
So 225, you know, that's 25, 222, 22, that's about what you'd lose with the SADI. I mean, you might get down to 138, 140, but again, typically you'll oscillate between a 10-pound range. And that's what you do with the SADI. You kind of, okay, I gained a few, I lost a few, I gained a few, lost a few, but never beyond 10, 15 pounds. With the sleeve, you can regain 10, 20, 30, 35, 40 pounds. So that's why this isn't the first one I recommend for a lot of patients altogether.
So, the research, what does the VSG mean? They call it the VSGs.
Yeah, that's
what is that?
There was a stomach stapling that was done in the past, but that's long. Then there's, I guess they call it the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. So it's a sleeve.
Same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
Okay.
They used to have vertical stapling gastroplasties. Those were a little bit different, but again, the stapling, the horizontal gastroplasties, and those things are not done anymore. Now we just do a sleeve gastrectomy where we actually remove the stomach, Okay.
So there's there a net, a fish, what do you call it? A net, a sleeve net that you put on it? Or not?
No, there's no net that you need.
Okay, good.
No, so it's done. And questions are, can it dilate up over time? There's theories that it can get bigger, it can't get bigger. But bottom line is the sleeve is kind of the least invasive, no rerouting the intestine that a lot of people like. But it's also, because it's the least invasive, it's also the one that is associated with the least weight loss of the three, right? Okay, so you got to keep that in mind. And if you do it and you don't mind your P's and Q's, you come back, then we have to revise you. And if we revise you, that can cost you $10,000, $15,000 out of pocket. Or sometimes if you qualify for these new weight loss medications called GLP-1 analogs, Wegovy, Ozempic, this and that, then those medications, and Mounjaro, those medications can assist you. So you can have a sleeve.
They cost a lot. My girlfriend is on Mounjaro.
Yeah, if you're not covered. So who did she get Mounjaro from?
She's a rep, and she's connected with one of her doctors, and they gave her a sample.
Well, you can't stand samples forever, so you got to get a prescription at some point. Mounjaro currently has a program whereby people are getting medications through a couponing program, and that's good until Mounjaro decides to end that couponing program, and then it's done. There's a lot of compounding pharmacies out there that are making the drugs. I don't know how safe those are, and certainly there's a lot of, I would say, areas and people that I would say are a little bit questionable in terms of prescriptions. There's a lot of stuff online where you're not going to get, if you're going to a good program, and hopefully my program is a good program, all the different nutrition evaluation, stuff like that, and the follow-up for that. So, but, so those drugs right now can be tough to get, and a lot of people don't have coverage for them, unfortunately. If not, again, there's compounding pharmacies that can create it because it's a drug on shortage, FDA shortage drug. That will end at some point. And when the music stops, and I wonder if there's going to come a point where the compounders can't make it anymore legally because it is a patented product. And when they can't, and the music stops and all these people are on it, what happens? Who knows? And maybe that won't happen. I'm not sure. But it's very interesting, the drug. So if you had the sleeve and you did great, you're good. If you gain weight back, you can go on medications if you have coverage for those medications. And if you qualify for those medications. Otherwise, they can be as high as $1,400 out of pocket. The other ones like phentermine, Contrave, Qsymia, and all this stuff.
So you heard it first, guy. For who are you again?
Body by Bruce. Oh, give it to him. Right there.
It's so funny.
Yeah, well.
You heard it from him first. Bye, guys.